Wicked's story largely revolves around magic. This makes it all the more intriguing that Glinda, Ariana Grande Botera, is unable to perform magic, despite her future destiny as Glinda the Good. Meanwhile, Elphaba, Cynthia Erivo, shows a deep aptitude for magic from a young age. Years later, when the Wicked characters first arrive at Shiz University, Elphaba's emotions lead to a shocking display of magic that catches the attention of Madame Morrible, Michelle Yeoh. Madame Morrible insists on Elphaba joining her training seminar, which she only teaches when someone special comes along. Glinda is later added to the seminar as well, but this is not because of any magical talent that Madame Morrible sees in her, but because of Elphaba threatening to quit unless Glinda is added. Despite Glinda's lack of magical abilities, Elphaba's decision to defy the Wizard of Ounce, Jeff Goldblum, and Madame Morrible in the Wicked ending will change the trajectory of Glinda's future. The full extent of these developments will not unfold until Wicked, Part 2's story. Glinda hasn't learned how to do magic yet in Wicked. No matter how hard she tries, she can't conjure a ball gown. Glinda, Ariana Grande, wearing a pink dress and holding up a pointed black in Wicked. Even though Glinda has magical aspirations in Wicked, she has not yet learned how to perform magic. When Madame Morrible admits Glinda to the training seminar and gives her a training wand, Glinda tries to use it during the popular song. As part of Glinda's mission to give Elphaba a makeover and make her popular, she attempts to conjure a ball gown for her roommate. It is a humorous sequence, but Glinda is unable to make her intended magic happen. The movie does not devote time to Glinda making any progress with her magic, with most of her story instead focusing on her growth as a person, along with how her relationships with Elphaba and Fiero, Jonathan Bailey, develop. Madame Morrible and the Wizard are only interested in Elphaba and not in Glinda because of Elphaba's natural propensity for magic. Wicked's villains only become genuinely interested in Glinda once they see Elphaba will never help their cause. Glinda doesn't have innate magic powers like Elphaba. Elphaba being a child of two worlds makes her innately powerful. Unlike Elphaba, Glinda is not naturally gifted at magic. When the Wizard being Elphaba's biological father is revealed in the second act of the Wicked Broadway musical, it is explained that Elphaba's unparalleled power stems from her being a child of both Earth and Ounce. The Wizard is from Earth and Elphaba's mother, Melina, Courtney Maybriggs, is from Ounce, making Elphaba a child of both worlds, which is what enables her to have the rare ability to read the Grimoire. Glinda's parents are affluent citizens of Gil-Lycan country, but they are both from Ounce, meaning that Glinda does not have the magic that comes from being a child of both worlds. Elphaba not only has innate magical powers, but is able to channel them through the strength of her emotions. Glinda is not afraid to showcase her emotions and feels things strongly, but her emotions do not lead to magic in the same way that they do for Elphaba in Wicked. Glinda will learn magic and become Glinda the Good Witch in Wicked 2. The Wizard and Madame Morrible must rely on Glinda now. Glinda, Ariana Grande, in a pink dress inside a bubble in Wicked. As teased by Wicked's opening scene, the sequel will see her as Glinda the Good, who is able to come and go via bubble as in the Wizard of Ounce. With Elphaba now an enemy of the Wizard and Madame Morrible, Glinda is their only option, and she is far easier to manipulate. Any magical power she can harness pales in comparison with Elphaba, though. Nevertheless, it suits the Wizard and Madame Morrible to have someone who is portrayed as magically gifted and the antithesis of the demonized Elphaba. The second act of the Broadway musical does not spend time providing significant exploration of Glinda's magical abilities, and it is even implied that the bubble may just be one of the Wizard's contraptions. With the first movie already making some changes, such as animals helping to raise Elphaba, it is possible that Wicked, Part 2's story will choose to dive deeper into Glinda's magical journey. At the very least, the next Wicked movie will fully showcase her as Glinda the Good and as the witch that the citizens of Ounce look to for answers after Elphaba's supposed demise.